So as you can see inside of the Luxo Jr., the lamp, there is a lot of information that we need to use with our EP curve that we have to create with our EP curve. So let's go right into the Create Curve Tools EP Curve Tool option box, and we're going to make sure it's selected 3 cubic. Before I use the EP Curve tool, I think it's really important to draw a silhouette of what that shape looks like on this particular model. So I'm going to zoom in pretty close, and let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to use the grease pencil, and you can change the size of this. So we're going to obviously create that shape here. Let me change the size of that. Curves like this. And I'll give you guys a screenshot of this. Okay. We can always come back and change that shape, the control vertex points. So I'm using the Wacom tablet to draw this really nice line. Drawing this line with the mouse is going to be pretty difficult, so kind of have the advantage. Okay, so I know that as the lamp curves up in here, it continues to follow the same shape. And we're going to continue this pattern until about right here. Alright, so now that it gets here, I can see that there's this line. There's that line here, that one here, and there. So it probably looks something like, so I'm going to draw this line right here. It probably looks something like that. And it goes up and flat. And comes up, goes across, and then goes up like that. Goes there, here, and then we have our light bulb. So I'm going to draw this same shape right here, but much smaller, of course. So do that shape here. Do another shape there. Goes up like so. Goes across. Goes flat there, down, over, and now we'll start the light bulb shape. I think this shape here we can always make it a little bit smaller. So I'm actually going to use an image of the light bulb from online so I can get the perfect shape. So let's go to Google and type in light bulb profile, images, and this one looks like it'll do. So I'll click on this, right mouse click, save image as. I'm going to save this directly into my project folder as light bulb 2, save. and I will save it onto the server so that you guys will have access to it. So let's just put it right here, light bulb, and save. Alright, perfect. So now I just go into View, Image Plane, Import Image, and let's go to light bulb, open. Go to my perspective view. I'll press W, move this to the left, and know that it is somewhere right there. Okay, perfect. Press R, scale it up, press E, and I'll hold J to discrete rotate. I'll put the light bulb right here in the center. I think it probably should be a little bit bigger. Okay. A little bit bigger. Press W and move it over. I go back in my perspective, and I know that this should be behind the grid. So you can see if I move it back, it'll go right behind the grid. Perfect. This allows me to use a grease pencil to draw directly on it. Okay, so let's go back to the grease pencil, and I'm just going to trace this shape. Alright. Okay, and again, later on we can change a lot of the proportions of this shape. So what I'm going to do is close that. I'll put that light bulb on its own layer. I'll rename it to bulb, B-U-L-B, save, and turn the visibility off. Take this particular image plane. I think it was Luxo Jr. So I'll hide this, as well as this particular layer. And I'm going to change the background so you can see it in this silhouette. Turn off the grid, and I'm actually going to screenshot this so that you guys can use this reference image. So let's do that. Let's go save. I'll put that also on the server. So revolve, save, and then I'm going to save it again.
What is it? What's up, Pappy, man? He was recording.
Save. I'll put this on the server. Save this again. Alright, close that. Alright, sweet. So now I'm just going to change my background. And I'm going to use the EP curve. Create EP curve. And let's do the... Alright, so change it to one linear. And I'll click here, hold shift to create a straight line, press return, and then I will use the 3 cubic, and I'm going to hold C, left mouse click, and drag onto this curve. and just recreate this shape. And let me zoom in a little more so I can see what I'm doing. It's perfect. So I'm just trying to match. Oops. I'm just trying to match the curve points that I have right here, right there, and then I'll stop right along here, and then I'll click here, click there, one, and then I'm going to press return. Now the next step is to change the curve tool to one linear. I'll zoom in close again. I'll hold C, click there, hold shift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. I'll press return, and then now I'm just going to go over here back to my 3 cubic, and then I'll hold C again. There we go. Click here, click here, click right there. One, actually, let's do here, and then one more. Press return, and I'm pretty happy. This curve, however, I need to just kind of change the shape, so I'll go to Control Vertex, and I'm going to go over. Let's take that point, and then I'll just move it over, and okay, perfect. That looks really good. I think there's just a few other points. So I'm going to erase my grease pencil, and you can see the silhouette of our shape here. So it looks much more accurate to the image. But again, we have 3 different shapes. So I'm going to hold Shift and select all 3. And I'm going to go into Curves, Attach, Option Box, Connect, Keep, and then Apply. There we go. Now let's go to Edit, Delete by Type, History. And I'm going to turn the light bulb back on because I think that the shape is a little bit off. So let's do that. Alright. Let's see. I think I have a repeat curve there. After I delete the, after we merge those curves together, what actually happened was it kept the old version. Alright, so let's do this. Zoom in a little bit, and I'm going to take this section of the vertex. So after we assign both of those curves together and I delete the history, you can see that there's still a remnants of the old one. So let's see that. I'll highlight this section, move it over just a little bit, and alright. So there's our Luxo lamp, Luxo Jr lamp, and I'm going to, let's see, alright. Now let me revolve this object. So I'm going to go back, turn my grid back on, and this section here I need to just move to the left a little bit. Let's turn that layer back on. Okay, let's take that vertex, hold X, snap it to the grid, send this guy off. I'll take that control vertex point, hold X, snap it to the grid, and now I'll hold D, I'll hold X, snap this guy to the grid so everything is perfectly aligned. I'll go to surfaces and revolve option box. It's going to revolve in the y-axis, a polygon, quads, general per span number of isoparms, and I'll keep the number U and V at a value of 3. Apply, close this object, and press F. So there we go. We have the inside of the Luxo lamp. Let me click on this guy. Go to Mesh Display Reverse, and nice. There we go. So if we click on here, press 3, everything kind of smooths out a little bit. And I think it looks great. So we'll stop right here and continue with the rest of the tutorial shortly. So that's how we try to get things as accurate as we can. Sometimes, again, the images that we find online aren't giving us the full amount of detail, and we have to go to Pixar's website to actually get the what we're looking for. So, hope you guys enjoy, and see you for the third part of this tutorial.